Men, how do you respond to the unsolicited vag pics that flood your DMs? Checks inbox. Tumbleweed. Church bells in the distance. Wind howls. A cobweb sways gently in the corner. Edit is flattered as I am, please stop sending me vagina pictures. I don't think I tried to write something funny on Reddit is going to wash as an excuse to my wife, a female friend, and I carefully go through each vag pic I receive and each dick pic she receives to find the perfect matches. We then connect the two and let the love blossom. Same way I handle every imagined slight, spend 15 minutes in the shower imagining how the argument would okay out exactly in my favor. I hate when I have a conversation with a girl and she randomly says, "Wanna see how big my vag is?" Women these days, I feel good about them, I even categorize them at all. You would be surprised at the variety. Each one of my 50 categories contain the same number of pics, a total of 0. Ladies, you have to understand that it's disruptive. I may be in a meeting and if the sudden ding, "What's this?" I ask myself. Another vag pic? Christ! Then I'm forced to jerk off right there in the meeting. You can see how that would be problematic. So in the future, make sure you send it to everyone in the meeting so I'm not the only one jerking off during the meeting. It's awkward. They're just looking for dildo suggestions. Yeah, I think you need the tentacle one from Bad Dragon. Of all the things that never happen, this happens the least. Edit. You all have no idea what kind of impact waking up and immediately seeing dozens of buttholes has on a person. I'd probably think, that's some new scam tactics. If I get that, immediately blocking the sender. Cause hey, I'm a 46 years old fugly dude, the only logical reason to send it to me would be approaching me for a scam. Joking aside, I had this happen recently. It was just one girl but we got like a few text messages and enough to barely exchange pleasantries and then just boom, flood of unsolicited nudes and my brain goes into full meltdown mode like this isn't supposed to happen. Check the manual. It's not in the fucking manual, they didn't train us for this. I actually got one in a text from a random number but it was on my work phone lol. Pretty sure it was someone fishing. They said something like, "What will you do now that I showed you my crusty pussy?" Well, now I won't be doing anything with a crusty pussy. I rate them out of 10.0. I have a sophisticated calculation methodology which factors in color, uniformity, symmetry, skin tone, height, protrusion, presentation and readiness. It's exhausting work honestly, but the ladies need to know obviously. Someone in this thread should write an algorithm to send hundreds of vag pics to all the people commenting. We should create this new reality. As a man, I just accept that it's gonna happen. I can't deny, I enjoy some of them, but I won't freely admit that any place but here. But I've also noticed that if I don't empty my DMs regularly, it just gets clogged. That's why I don't generally announce that I'm this guy. Because that's when it starts. Check my pockets for keys, wallet and phone. Take a look around and trying to spot any cameras or crooks. Delete the picture and block contact. Keep a close eye on my identity and bank statements. The only thing that is sure is that someone is running a scam and I don't want to be the last to know how it works. True story, a man once matched with a woman who then immediately sent me unsolicited pictures of boobs as the first message. It was so jarring that it gave me a she isn't mentally stable vibe, and I unmatched immediately. I want to sincerely thank you for spawning one of the greatest threads I've poured through. This was truly entertaining, well done. XD. It's actually an interesting sociological study as to why this phenomenon is near exclusively done by men and not women. There's probably a connection to male horniness, ego, dominance, who knows? Any theories? I actually did have that happen once. A woman who was in my WoW guild way back emailed me a pic of herself and I never asked for it or thought she'd do such a thing. She was flirty but she was like that with everyone and I assumed it was just harmless banter while raiding. Turned out she solicited all the men in our guild sexually. Yeah. Wasn't interested. There is more chance of someone gifting me a ridiculously large amount of money than me getting an unsolicited vagina picture. I'm so incensed with rage, I just sit here shaking my fist. Then I get tired. And I go sleep. More rage when I wake. As a biologist conducting a survey of water-dwelling mammals, it wasn't the response I expected when asking for pictures of beavers. I'm gay so I get a steady stream of vag pics from Mormon women trying to convert me to heterosexuality. Sometimes they just send me a vag pic and immediately knock on my front door. I just nicely tell them I'm not interested and they go away. I quickly close them in case another man sees it. The sender did not consent to anyone but me seeing it.